here's 5 points, and I can't take credit for these. I found these through LinkedIn, through a guy, and I'll put his name up here in just a moment. But I want to share these things that he shared that I thought were really good. Number one is to maximize your deliverability. Okay. Now, what this means is to make full use of your email list. So we're talking about email specifically. You need to maximize deliverability. That's getting into the inbox. Okay. There's a couple ways that are actually fairly easy to do that, and one of those is to authenticate your domain through your, whether you're using GoDaddy or whoever you're using that you bought your domain. You go in and follow their settings to be able to allow you to send email from those domains. Okay, part of that is making sure what's called the SPF record is valid. And then also, there's a couple of things that they use now to verify senders called DMARC, DMARC, and DKIM. They give you directions on how to make sure you validate all that with your website and your email sending service provider. Get all those things lined up. That's the best chance you have of getting into that inbox. It's getting harder and harder to get into the inbox. Number two is actually to send out more campaigns, and to do this on a regular basis. Okay, so when you send out these campaigns, send out 3 to 4 campaigns a week. That may be a lot. Okay, if that's not something you're doing right now, work up to it. Start with 1 a week, do that for a while, and then start sending 2, and then to send 3 or 4. Now, you also don't have to send this to the entire database. Matter of fact, underneath that point is to split and test to minimize losing people, right? So if you're focusing on a sale in the Southeast, there's no sense in sending that email to somebody who lives in Washington State, right? So segment those groups, split them out, and then also test the subject line, test the content of your email to see which one works better and converts better, all right? And that kind of leads me into number 3, which is email design layout. So when you design your email, here's a couple tips to help you boost those conversions, okay? So put the button for the call to action. Click here, buy now, chat, send me more information. Whatever that call to action is, should be in the first third of the email, okay? So that's going to be in the upper part of an email. Think of it as if you're scrolling on your phone, if your thumb's doing all the work, right? You want that call to action to be up there at the top, but keep it in the first third of the overall body of your email. Another good thing to have at the top of your email is your business logo. This is one that I've used for a long time, either in the center or in the left-hand side. If you have business hours and a phone number or a way that you want people to get a hold of you, you can put the business logo in one corner and the phone number and information in the other corner. If you really just want your logo, put it right there in the center, in the middle. And then, this one thing that they have in here that he wrote is sell the click, all right? And that's basically saying give them a reason to click. Give them good information, whether you're helping them solve a problem, whether you're relieving pain. Give them a reason to click. Whatever that reason is in your ad and your copy, give them that reason to click. Point number 4 is writing copy that appeals to your target audience, okay? So, and this is one thing I've noticed with a lot of companies I've worked with, they don't really know who their target audience is. If your target audience is everyone, it's not right. That's not good. Okay. So you should have a personality. Your business should have a personality. And it's a personality that's compatible with your target audience. Okay. So if you work in pest control, your target audience is probably people who don't have time to take care of the house outside the yard, or they want to spend time outside. They want to relax. They want to enjoy the outside, right? So that's kind of who your personality should be. You should be able to let them enjoy outside. Go outside with no hassle. Don't worry about fleas. Don't worry about ticks. Don't worry about mosquitoes. Let this company take care of it for you, right? So that's your personality. It matches who you're trying to reach. So identify that target audience, and then make sure the copy, so the words you're writing, the paragraphs, and the things you're saying, caters to them. Talk about those pain points. If you want to go outside in your backyard, you don't want to get bitten by mosquitoes. Let us help, right? Something like that. And then number 5 is, he says, the best flows setup. Okay. So the most money usually comes from your flows. What I mean by flow is how your customer journeys through finding you, getting your email, finding your information, to making that phone call, to booking that appointment, to closing that deal. Implement carefully crafted flows. Now, this isn't something that your customer is going to see, but it's something that you have. You have a journey you want that customer to take. What do you want them to do? Do you want them to have more information? Do you want them to get more information? Do you want them to call now? Do you want them to book an appointment? Whatever that is, design that flow so that you're leading them into the next phase. But also you can update those flows. Over time, that flow may change. A target customer may change. If they've seen your information before, you may go to a different flow after they've completed maybe their welcome emails. Maybe it's 2 or 3 emails or a flyer or a marketing piece is sent out. The next piece may be different. The next email may be different. Update those flows. And then a great way to do these things is also to do a split test. So a flow of your email, or a flow if you have a landing page, which is a great way to get leads, is to have a landing page. You can split those things. You can split test them. You can send some of your audience to one and some of your audience to another and see which one converts better. You can test all those things through things like Google Analytics. If you have an email sending provider, a lot of times they can split test emails for you, and you can design 2 different versions and see which one works best. There's lots of ways to do that. If you maximize your deliverability, send out more campaigns. Email design layout is a really big one. Focus on copy that appeals to your target audience. Almost like a 4A in there is know who your target audience is. And then number 5 is doing the flow, using the best flow setup to get your customer journey from where they are to where you want them to be, which is calling you for service, calling you for an appointment, or buying your product. All right. Hope those 5 tips helps you. Follow this guy. Make sure you like his stuff on LinkedIn. He puts some great stuff out there, and I appreciate you watching. If there's anything I can do to help you in your marketing and your process of developing brand recognition or strategy or even SEO, website design, please reach out, give me a call. I think we can help you, and I'd love the opportunity to talk with you. Have a great day.